Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is boy burstzgyt back here. Welcome back to the channel for another video talking about some SH Figuarts. Now, I made a video previously talking about Beast Gohan. So we've gotten some more images. I found this site, and it looks like they're covering, pretty much the event. They've shown off a whole bunch of different pictures and whatnot. So we're gonna go through them, kind of just talk about what has been revealed and whatnot. I do kind of just want to skip down to the bottom. I'm not really going to talk about anything that's in the middle here because I'm not really invested in that stuff. If you are, yeah, I'll leave this in the description. You guys can go look at all these pictures. But yeah, down here we have our first look at Ryomen Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. I believe this is when he's fighting Fushiguro after he's escaped the I forget the shit. It's been a while since I watched the episode. But yeah, right when he's fighting Fushiguro. That's what I remember. And he rips his shirt off and he's about to fucking tear out the heart of Itadori and whatnot. So this is our first look. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty simple, He's got the abs, he's got the muscles and whatnot, and the marks across his body. Additionally, I do hope that the faces that come with Itadori can work with this. It should, because I believe that they're probably just using the same head. So that'd be nice. But yeah, there's no tease. There's a tease, but there's no image yet for Geto. I'm not sure when we'll get that. Probably during the event. The event hasn't started yet. These are kind of like early pictures and whatnot from bloggers and stuff, I believe. So yeah, that's kind of our first look. If you're interested in stuff from Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah, I think we'll get more stuff. But for now, that's it. Scrolling back to the top, though. So we're going to talk about everything going forward from here down to the list of Dragon Ball stuff. So as you know, we talked about a little bit about Beast Gohan. And, first of all, looking at it, we've got that's not even a good look. Oh, gosh. Okay, it's not going to zoom in as much as I would like it to, so that's good enough. But yeah, so as we were talking, I think in the last video, I am thinking that they're going to be doing more of like an imagination works type thing, similar to how Goku has, this very kind of thin plastic that kind of resembles fabric. It has, the ruffles and whatnot that feel like it's fabric, but it's still plastic mostly. He can still do like ab crunch. He can turn and twist and whatnot and still pose. So I'm thinking that that's what they've got here, kind of that same thin material. It's harder to tell with Orange Piccolo though because it's kind of thick, but you can tell a lot better here with the Gohan. You can see that there's a lot of space in between the arms, and there's probably a decent amount of space between the actual ab crunch and the gi right here. So that's, I would say, pretty good. However, I don't know why they've opted not to pose him doing something, just to kind of give a better idea of what they're going for, because I think a lot of people looking at this for the first time and maybe not familiar with that type of stuff are kind of like, well, that's kind of weird. Why are all the joints underneath the gi? How am I going to pose and whatnot, especially for a bigger figure? So, I mean, overall, I think it may turn out great. I love the battle damage. The hair looks actually anime accurate. I like it. I still think I will keep my DL Customs pre-order though, and maybe swap and use them both here and there. Moving on though, let's see. We've got this SSJ Vegeta here. Now, if you saw in the magazine, he does have a little bit better articulation. Like his leg actually can get all the way up here on this particular Vegeta. The superhero Vegeta I have can't do that. I don't know if that's a general thing where everybody who has a superhero Vegeta just can't do that, but mine can. So it definitely has a little bit better articulation. I love the polish kind of on the hair, and I love how it looks overall on the body. Now there is a thing here that we're going to scroll down and see. There's another Vegeta with base hair. Now I made a previous statement in a community post saying that that Vegeta would come with a base hair, but if you notice, the feet are different. They're two different, they're the same body, but different feet, essentially. Yeah. And that's kind of weird. I'm just scrolling just to check and make sure. Well, I guess you could say they're different bodies. They maybe have a little bit of different indents and whatnot in places, but overall, I mean, it mostly is resembling each other, just different feet. So there's no information on when this is coming, if it will ever come. It's just blank. However, this SSJ Vegeta, will be releasing next year, somewhere around April. Yeah, April. And I believe Trunks may be around April, but that price is really good. You're getting an SSJ Vegeta for, I don't know, like 30-40 bucks. So it's worth it. This Trunks 3.0 Trunks, fabulous. I wish they would have shown the SSJ here, because I think a lot of people are wondering like what's going on. Do we get two heads, or is it two front bangs that are you can change in and out of? Kind of like Vegito, how he has one that's like charging, and then one that's just regular setting down. So Trunks overall looks really nice. I hope that sword peg, whatever is attached to it, or if it's an actual like belt strap, I hope that it's good, because I've seen so many people complaining about the old 1.0 Trunks, like the pegs breaking, and even on the DBS 2.0 Trunks, it's breaking a lot for people. So hopefully that's not a problem here, and they've kind of found a solution for that. So overall, I'm excited to receive this figure when it comes the time for it to release next year. It looks phenomenal, and yeah, it's coming in April, so it's about I don't know, 50, 60, somewhere around there, dollars USD. So be prepared for that. I don't know when it's gonna go live on Hobby Genkai or Premium Bandai or anything like that. It could be today, could be tomorrow, it could be in another week. I don't know. They decided to drop Pan literally right now on Hobby Genkai, and Premium Bandai goes live 8 p.m. EST on the 17th. At the time I'm making this video. So if you're interested in Pan, you can get her now on Hobby Genkai. You can do the pay later option, or you can just buy her flat out. She's about $70 on there though. I keep that in mind. She's expensive for a small figure. I could totally understand why people are not overly obsessed with wanting her. She doesn't come with much in terms of an accessory that you would think, I guess, may sway people into it. She comes with a Gohan head, and that's about it. And the Gohan head is, the head from the end of the movie when he's kind of like winking and holding Pan and hugging her and whatnot. Nothing too crazy. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go to Hobby Genkai or Premium Bandai and order from one of those two sites. Now, this is kind of still a new image to me, because I didn't see this before. I saw it before, but not this event. So it does look a little bit brighter here, and I think that's just because of the lighting. So I'm curious to see what that looks like under normal light. But so far it looks pretty bright on those colors. And I love how smooth and how like the colors kind of really blend in well. But I still have that same concern when it comes to like the material used here, because he's a bigger figure. So it's hard to tell, like, is that thicker fabric, right? I don't know how like much resistance is there when you want to do an ab crunch. He's turning, like walking, but you can't really see anything being bent to indicate that he's moving his ab crunch or anything like that. So it's hard to say. But I really want Tamashii to pose these guys. Like, people are gonna want to know about that, and I get a feeling that we won't get an update on these guys for like another several months. Similar to the Gammas, we'll get a reveal like before SDCC, and then they're like, oh, it's going to go live at SDCC or something. Actually, no, that was a little bit before. That was a few months before, but you get my point. Like, reveal it somewhere in the middle or beginning of next year, and then it's kind of at that point ready for pre-order. That's kind of how I see it. Jiro and 19, don't know when they're going to get released. They were shown multiple times last year, this year, and again here. I don't know when they plan to release these, but I guess we'll find out eventually, right? They look good. I do hope that they come with some cool accessories. Mainly, I'd like to see an accessory for Jiro, being able to like swap the hat out for the brain. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to recreate Yamcha getting stabbed through the heart. I mean, you can kind of, but not in the way that I'm kind of hoping for. I do hope, maybe 19 comes with some arms that are damaged, and maybe Vegeta can grapple onto them or something like that. And the hand pegs, something cool to kind of recreate that scene. Who knows? Maybe they're working on that, maybe they're not. Yamcha, the last one. It's 2.0 still, so it's nothing super crazy. It's the one I pretty sure that they were revealed before, along with that Vegeta that we've been waiting for. So I think it's time that we're finally getting the Yamcha. No idea when this is going to go up for pre-order, but I think the fact that they're willing to bring it back and show it here potentially signifies that it's about time that we're going to get it. So I'm happy about that. Most likely you will see me trying to get all of the stuff that's been shown here. But for sure, if we're opening other links here. Okay, let's close that. But for sure, I can say that Pan, SSJ Vegeta, and the Trunks will all be up for pre-order sometime here soon. Again, Pan is up for pre-order already. Trunks, Vegeta, not sure when. So keep that in mind. Keep your tabs open if you want to stay ready and whatnot, because potentially that Vegeta may go out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of just want to go over everything that was revealed, leaked, showcased so far. That's at the event. The event hasn't started just yet at the time of this recording, so I'm actually getting ready to go to bed since it's so late. It's like 2 a.m. But yeah, I am very hyped for what they're gonna show. You know, they've said that they're gonna potentially be adding some other series to the SH Figuarts line, and I'm hoping that's more than just what Chainsaw Man was. I'm hoping that there's some others, but we'll see. If there's anything else that I find kind of interesting to talk about, I will definitely make a video. If there's any other Dragon Ball stuff, definitely will make a video. Other than that, stay tuned for community posts and whatnot, and I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys have a good night, morning, afternoon. Peace.